All right, guys, we got to have a quick discussion about AMC. Did some crazy stuff today, and I have some predictions for the rest of the week. We closed at 14, I believe it was 1404. We closed at after hours closed at $14 even. It did some crazy stuff after hours, moved a lot, but then it ultimately came right back to where it was. So that right there is a positive sign. 14 is amazing. I was expecting 12. 12 would have been positive. We finished on Friday at 11:01, I believe it was. And prior to that was 8:01. We're making incredible progress on AMC. But now, why did this happen? In my opinion, it's really, really simple. This was about 50-50 with real price adjustments as far as AMC getting back to where it should have been. I don't think 14 is I think meme stocks, if none of this ever happened, AMC would be sitting around. It would have bumped today with the opening, with the news of reopening and all this, blah, blah, blah. But it probably would be sitting at 10 or 12. I don't think 14 is realistic. But let's take a look at what's going on. There's a few things that happened today. So, first of all, I want to bring this up. I believe that's this video of our trusty CEO. That's pretty darn
This has
important.
caused what honestly massive short selling in our shares, and our stock has dropped markedly. Candidly, we think that's a buying opportunity for a lot of people because we do think we will get this addressed. They can't misreport our numbers forever. It is a disconnect unrelated to the real performance of our business. As I said, we think some people are going to make a lot of money as we get this corrected and our share price undoubtedly rises.
All right. Well, a CEO saying a stock has a positive outlook and, you should be buying the stock and the prices should be going up. That's exactly what a CEO should say, obviously. I mean, no real surprise here. But the fact that he's coming out and even acknowledging the fact that this is happening and it's a little out of the ordinary, I guess, that to me is a good sign. If they were trying to play CEO games and I don't know, just doing that double speak that they like to do, then I might be more weary. And by the way, while we're on the subject, this AMC stock, if you are holding one share of AMC, you should really be on the AMC stock subreddit because these guys pretty much just do nothing but talk about AMC. And they got some good information here. Like, I mean, there are a lot of people, 90,000 members. That's pretty amazing. It's part of what's holding AMC up. So now let's talk about what else we found today. So a couple more things posted in this subreddit, like this post here. Short shares available has dropped from over 5 million to under 500,000, following a pattern we identified with GME in January. What does that actually mean? Someone down here explains it pretty well. Hedge funds are out of shares to short. There are already millions shorted, which means they will have to buy our shares at our price to cover their shorts. What does that mean? It's just more of the same, guys. If you're in this game at this point, we could sit here and analyze this and pick this apart and read everything about this, but what it's really saying is hold the stock. Keep buying, keep holding. And it could only keep rising. Now, the thesis for 2008 actually comes from these maniacs. I don't know where it started, if the subreddit started it or not, but it's essentially the hedge funds really screwed us in 2008. The dot-com crash back then was horrible. If we encounter something like that again this year, it could be really, really, really bad. But I guess we're here now to get revenge for the people that lost their YOLOs back in 2008. So let's keep reviewing what else happened today. There was 3 definite short ladder attacks that I saw. Let's see. We'll go 1 day and 1 minute, and we'll see if we can identify these specifically. This was one. This was one, and this was one. This one was brutal. It was just so obvious. First of all, they went hand in hand with GME. When the attack hit AMC, it also hit GME. It hit GME a little harder today than it did AMC. But if you were following along with the stream, the inbound orders were so huge. There was no sells, nothing to create that. It just came out of nowhere. It dropped like a rock. But it quickly recovered. It happened again at around noon. When was that first one? 11-ish, 11:15. And at noon, again, the same exact setup. There was no sell while. There was nothing to cause that. It came out of nowhere. Quickly recovered. And then this one was really bad. But it still recovered. Is this another one? I don't know for sure that there was 4. I saw 3 happen right in front of my eyes. There may be 4 or even 5 in there today. It was brutal. But AMC recovered every time. The buys were just too strong. We had huge buys, so much support on the buy side. Every time it dipped, it would recover. If we look at the whole day, it traded absolutely positive. Man, it's just an amazing day. It's almost not even to draw any charts to because it was so sporadic and crazy, but yeah, we don't need to draw. We're out of it. We know what we got. And after hours was pretty much sideways. Took a couple of jumps here and there, but it was pretty sideways. We closed at 404, after hours 14. Yeah, we've stabilized essentially. So, what does that mean for tomorrow and the rest of the week? Man, I'll tell you what. If we repeat the recipe, which we keep saying over and over again, is simply to hold, then anything is possible. We could hit 15 tomorrow. 15 would be excellent. That would be more than acceptable. But 19, 20, 25 is totally realistic. And then let me show you something else here I found. Wait. Oh, I might have to go looking for this now. I don't know if I have it saved. But there are some people that are doing the predictive. Was that one? No. The predictive charts. We can try to guess what it's going to hit. Here's one here. Predicting $100 at 0.7%, or is that the 0.7% for it hitting 1,000? But either way, these are long term. Look at the timelines on these are into April and June. So if that's the case, we just have to hold. If we look back at GME, this started way back in January before the real squeeze finally hit, which is the moral of the story of this video. This was not the squeeze today. This was nothing. This was just market correction, big jump on some good news opening, stimulus checks coming out, and just the general AMC hype. This was not the squeeze. Nothing points to that having happened yet. So we hold for the week. Price prediction $20 by Friday would be amazing. As long as we keep holding our threshold Introducing a new higher baseline every day, even if it's only 50 cents. 14.50 tomorrow would be excellent. 15 is more what we're shooting for. And then $20 by Friday is very, very, very realistic if we hold. I don't think the short squeeze is on tap. GME lost so much steam today, and AMC traditionally has been tied to GME, but we've broken free. That's all we can do is just keep holding. Remember, this is definitely not financial advice, though. This is just one dumb ape talking to some other fellow apes. Telling you what my plan is. Oh, yeah, I didn't even show it. My position. I've been red in AMC for weeks. Weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. I got in at 13.93 weeks ago, so I was way down. And I'm actually up $2.38 for the first time today in weeks. But the plan is to hold. There's no way I'm selling before $25. And I really think I should set the sell at, I don't know. I mean, 1,000 is what we want, right? 2,000. If it hits 1,000, I think it could hit 2,000 because craziness will be happening. But I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna play it by ear. It's set at 19 right now. I have one set, but that I'm gonna remove that. We'll play it by ear tomorrow. We'll see what happens. That was set weeks ago. I don't think I'm in any danger of it popping off tomorrow or the next day. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.